Good day, everybody. This is our sixth video update for Super Typhoon Songda or Chedeng. This is also our final video update for this storm. It is the 27th of May, Friday, 8 Zulu, around 4 p.m. Philippine time, or around 5 in the afternoon for those of you watching in Japan. We are still monitoring Super Typhoon Songda. It remains a very powerful typhoon. Super Typhoon, category 4. Located 280 kilometers east-northeast of Apari, or about 150 kilometers east-southeast of Basco, Batanes, as of 3 p.m. today, Philippine time. Max winds have decreased to 230 kph after peaking at 260 this morning. Max gusts could reach as high as 290. Songda is moving north-northwest at 20 kph. As I said before, Songda has begun to weaken after peaking at 260, but remains a very powerful super typhoon, category 4 in the Saffir-Simpson scale. As I said before, 230 kph, but it's weakened because of annual replacement cycle now beginning to occur. You can see in this microwave image from a satellite pass about 3 hours ago. The double rings here near the eye. You see the smaller one and the larger one, and indicative of the eye wall replacement happening. Should complete that process today or tonight as it moves northeastward away from Taiwan, and that should increase the wind field and the overall structure of the storm that usually happens. Now you see this is our estimated wind field based on observations around Taiwan, satellite analysis, as well as analyzing computer models such as GFS and CMC produce great graphics depicting the overall distribution of winds. Alright, so here you see the light green depicting tropical depression winds surrounding much of the storm, very wide diameter here. Yellow is tropical storm winds, 65 to 120 kph. Red is typhoon winds, while the brown represents the storm center, and also where you can get the strongest winds in this storm. So you can see green still affects much of northern Cagayan and Isabela, including Babuyan and Batanes group of islands, Calayan group of islands, and typhoon winds also. Tropical storm winds, also affecting Basco, Batanes here. You can also see southern Taiwan and eastern Taiwan being feeling the effects as well. But last I checked, about 30 to 40 kph being felt the eastern seaboard here in Taiwan. Aside from winds, expect also high wave heights, rough seas, especially on the northern side and also in the eastern seaboard as well as in Taiwan. And I also just read a report that Taiwan has released a sea warning due to Songda. As of 11 this morning, because of the winds being felt being produced by Songda, which is tracked actually westward than what we previously thought. Pegasus raised signal number 2 for Batanes and Babuyan group of islands. Well, signal number 1 remains for Apayao, Cagayan, Isabela, Quirino, and Aurora provinces. These areas will still feel light to moderate rain, sometimes heavy rain, especially north, throughout the day today, including gusty winds reaching tropical storm strength. Thankfully, no typhoon force winds here. As for the forecast, well, the computer models are in very good agreement as to what's going to happen in the next 12 to 24 hours. See, turning northeastward towards Okinawa and towards southern Japan for the long range on day 2 to 3 days away from now. As I said before, good agreement, including this ECMWF, also depicting a northeastward movement, and also hitting southern Japan, including Kagoshima, Osaka, and turning eastward into Tokyo early next week on Monday, approximately on Monday. However, JMA and JTWC are forecasting good. Agreeing with the computer models for the first day or so, but they are expecting this typhoon to stay away from mainland Japan for now. However, you can see here JMA depicting a movement just west of Okinawa on Saturday night into Sunday morning. But here you can see it moving away from the Japanese islands, not hitting, but still affecting the places here, bringing strong winds and heavy rain. JTWC also forecasting the same thing, rounding the subtropical ridge and then moving eastward, not hitting any part of Japan, but you can see here on Sunday morning Japan time, tropical storm to typhoon force winds should be felt in southern Japan here on Sunday. Again, that's on Sunday, and then here by Monday should be southeast of Tokyo, beginning to transition into an extratropical cyclone. Now, this differences in the forecast from the computer models and the forecasting weather agencies is the here what you see here in this with layer analysis here in the steering. See that strong ridge depends on the strength over the next 2 to 3 days and how it will influence Songda as it moves northward across Japan. Now, one thing is clear is that we expect Songda to eventually weaken as it crosses Okinawa and then towards the north. You see here a very strong vertical wind shear of 50 knots, and then expect the sea surface temperatures to be cooler compared to the Philippine Sea here as it goes past Taiwan. Expect to weaken to a Category 3, and eventually Category 2, 1, and then becoming tropical storm. This is our forecast here. Again, agreeing with most of the models, but for us, we are actually expecting that Songda will brush southern Japan come Sunday into Monday. As for the short term, we expect Songda to leave the Philippine area of responsibility, this yellow line here surrounding the Philippines, should leave the area on tomorrow, Saturday, as a Category 3. As I said before, due to the environments becoming less favorable, should start to weaken. But as it approaches Okinawa, it should remain a powerful Cat 3 typhoon. Here is our wind field analysis for Okinawa on Saturday night. Okay, Saturday night. And this is the storm center again. And tropical storm force winds, tropical depression, and typhoon force winds. Now, we're expecting it to go west of Okinawa. That is critical because that means Okinawa will face the right half of the storm, which is the more severe side, usually, of a typhoon here in the Western Pacific. So expect Okinawa to feel the effects as early as tomorrow morning, and then heavy rains and strong winds, potentially more than 120 kph starting tomorrow, and then conditions will continue deteriorating throughout the night, and then eventually becoming better as the sun rises on Sunday and as Songda moves away from the area. But then again, it should start turning northeast and passing south of Kagoshima on early Sunday morning as a Category 1 typhoon, and then eventually weakening into tropical storm. Computer models are actually very fast in weakening this storm due to the unfavorable environments, including the ECMWF showing this to become a extratropical cyclone as early as Sunday night. Now the times shown here are Philippine time, For those of you who are in Japan, just add 1 hour. So for example here, 8 a.m. Saturday, that would be 9 a.m. Saturday for those of you who are in Japan. We're expecting, again, closest approach to Okinawa, 8 p.m. Saturday, Philippine time, or about 9 p.m. Japan time. Is the wind field again? This is just an estimate based on the forecast. So as always, stick to your official weather center, Pagasa for the Philippines, JNA for those of you in Japan, CWB, Central Weather Bureau for Taiwan. And also, I showed this before, the Cadena weather system forecast, also showing what they expect to happen to Okinawa beginning tomorrow, and also they are giving out this warnings called T-Core for T-Core numbered 4 to 1, I believe, and depends on the number on what they expect to happen in terms of winds, wave heights, and overall effects from the typhoon. Also here is storm2k.org, a great place for meteorological discussions with Mets and meteorologists and enthusiasts around the world, not just typhoons, but tornadoes, especially in the United States happening right now. And also hurricanes at Atlantic Ocean, different weather events around the world. It's a great place to share your observations, post videos, and just share your forecasts and then thinking on what's going to happen. Also, as I said before, this is our final video update. For those of you living in Japan and Okinawa and all that, I'm sure you've seen Rob's videos, westernpacificweather.com. Great info there. This video is actually patterned after what he does, so kudos to him, and really great for giving me the opportunity to make some of his videos last week. I don't know if you've heard my voice there, but I did some of his videos last week, so thanks for that experience. Really helped me making these videos today. And as I said before, westernpacificweather.com issues his daily updates on storm. Great info there. You can search his channel, Rob Center 1 on YouTube. You can just search there, see all his latest video updates. So again, this is our final video update. Thanks for watching. For comments, suggestions, questions, just visit our blog, sagitnanabagyo.blogspot.com. Email us, philippineweather@yahoo.com. Or you can just leave your comments on our YouTube page or on this video below here on YouTube. Again, those websites I said before, this is not an official forecast. It's an amateur one based on computer models, satellite analysis, and all the observations. For official forecasts and warnings, just tune into your weather agencies, and be safe out there. So our final update again. Bye.